Hi friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is the third video in AWS playlist, and in this video we will learn how to create a Windows EC2 instance and how to log into the Windows EC2 instance. This is the AWS console, and in instance click on instance and launch instance. In the step 1 we have to choose a AMI. These are the images which Amazon have already installed few of the packages, plugins. Yeah, here we can choose in the quick start, or if you want to create our own, yeah, we can also create own images with predefined packages, plugins, yeah, those things. So let me search for Windows 2012, select. In the instance type we can choose T2 micro because that is a free tier eligible. Click on next. In the step 3 we have to configure the instance details. Number of instance, we can give any number of event instance. If you want to give like launch 4 instance at a time, yeah, we can give the count over here. So I just want one instance to be launched. And purchasing options, if you click on this request spot instance, the instance will be launched. So these are the prices for the respective availability zone for the spot instance currently. And yeah, if you uncheck it, so by default it will be like on demand instance. And default I'm using VPC subnet. There are 6 subnets, so you can choose any one, or if you leave default, so it will choose any of the subnet from among those 6 subnets. Auto assign public IP, if you enable, by default it will be enabled, and if you disable, there won't be any public IP for the instance which is created later. And all the options I'm just keeping it default. Next, add storage. In the free tier, the storage the Amazon provides is 30 gigs. So we'll go for that. If you want to encrypt the root volume, this is a root volume. So you can click on here and it will got encrypted. As of now, I'm just going with non-encrypted. Add tags. We will give a name over here. Name web server one. Let me give web server I have already created. So yeah, let me give web server one. Configuring the security group. For the Windows we need RDP by default to login, and apart from that, if you want to access over the internet, HTTP and HTTPS also should be open. So I'm just selecting those as well, and let me create a new security group. Web server one is the name. And yeah, source you can, as of now it is o.o.o.o. So it means like anywhere from the internet, so I can mention anywhere as well. Review, these all the steps which we have done previously. It just gives a review. And then launch. Here we have to create new key pair, and let me give it as web server one key. And please make sure you download this key pair while creating itself, because later part it cannot, this option will not be coming. So it has been downloaded. Let me launch. Instance is launching now, and this is the instance ID. If you click on that, yeah, here you can see the instance state is pending. Instance type is t2.micro, and the status check here it should come to cross 2 bar 2, then only yeah, we can able to log in. So it will take 2 to 3 minutes. Yeah, meanwhile we can just go through the details of the instance in the details section. So here is the instance ID. We will have a public ID. With the public ID we can use of public ID, we can log into the RDP. If the auto assign IP is not enabled in the step 3, so this public IP will not be visible, only the private IP will be generated. So that is the reason, like yeah, there by default it will be enabled. So yeah, that we have to keep in mind. And we have public DNS, private DNS, hostname type, VPC ID. This is a default one. Instance type we have chosen T2 micro, and this is the subnet. Among the 6 subnet, it has launched in this subnet ID. And if you want to explicitly launch in any of the subnet, yeah, we can choose from that drop down list in the step 3. Platform, this is a Windows. So yeah, if it is a Linux one, so it will come as a Linux in this platform section. Launch time, this will give the time when the instance got launched. And this is our key pair name. Yes, so yeah, I'll not go much into the other options. So let's go to the security. Here we haven't created any of the IAM role, so in the future sessions, like I will just tell about the IAM role and we will do the lab for it as well. S- let's refresh it once. What is the status of the instance? Okay, it is initializing. And in the network section you will be having IPv4, these details, VPC ID, subnet. Yeah, these all we have gone through. So this is the availability zone. It is launched in US East 1A. So in the storage section we have only one root volume, and if any other root volumes then it would have shown here itself. So yeah, we have only one root volume. Status checks, it has 2 checks to be passed: system status checks and instance status check. Both are initializing now. Monitoring, we have different metrics: CPU utilization, disk utilization, network in, network out. So yeah, we have a lot of predefined metrics over here. And if you want, like by default these all metrics will be of 5 minutes, and if you want a granular level of metrics details, then yeah, we have to enable that option, monitoring option, in the step 3 while creating an instance, so we can get all the granular information. But for that it will be, we have to give a charge for that. It will be charged. So tags, as of now I have given only one name, so we can give a number of tags so that we can identify, like in the organization, if we are, the instance is having um, application name and what is the support group. So for that things we can add in the tags, and whenever we want to pull the instance, so we can use these tags and we can just pull the instance details. Let me refresh it. What is the status now? Yeah, it has passed to check passed. So now we'll try to log into the instance. So click on connect and then RDP client, download remote desktop file. So it has been downloaded. Now let's decrypt the password. Click on get password, browse the PEM file. So this is the PEM file, and decrypt password. So we got the password over here. Just click on the RDP file now. Click on connect. Take this password and then put over here. Click on OK. It is logging in. At the first time it has to initialize, so it takes couple of minutes to log in. So EC2 18 234 190 18, this is the public IP of the instance. Let me show you that. If we go to the instance, yeah, so this is the, this one, yeah, 18.234.190. 90.80. So that is the public IP of the instance, and it is getting started. Our instance is up and running now, and yeah, it is getting initialized. We might be in next 30 seconds. We'll be getting all the details. Yeah, so we have successfully logged into the Windows EC2 instance. This is how like we have to create an instance from AWS, and these are all the details. It gives the instance ID, public IP address, private IP address, availability zone, what is the instance type, architecture is AMD 64. So yeah, and let me tell you how to install the IIS in this Windows server in my next video. Thank you friends for watching. Please let me know if any doubt for this, and yeah, you can comment in the video section, comment section, and I will be more happy to answer those questions. Thank you friends, we'll meet in the next video.